Hello, dear students. So, today we are going to start a new chapter, indices, or we can say exponents. As you all know, you have done in your previous classes the laws of exponents, and you have solved so many questions regarding the indices or exponents by using the laws of exponents. Something raised to power, that is known as, that power is known as exponent. See, you all have studied that x power m. This is known as x raised to power m, where x is the base, m is the power. And the first rule, which is known as product law, under this laws of indices, the first rule is product law. In this one, when the bases are same, and product is there, then powers are going to be add. We just club up that base and then powers are going to be add. And if bases are same and division is there, then powers are going to be subtract. We all know this. The third law is power law. A power P power Q is equals to A power P into Q. So we have three laws of indices. One is product law, second is quotient, and third one is power law. So just remind yourself, the one is x power m into x power n is equals to x power m plus n. That means when the bases are same, product is there, then powers are going to be add. Quotient law, x power m divided by x power n is equals to x power m minus n. Bases are same, division is there, then powers are going to be subtract. Power law, that means power of a power. If x power m power n is there, then you would just multiply both the parts. That means that can be written as x power m into n. There are so many ways to handle the positive, fractional, negative and zero indices, like a plus b power m is equals to a power m into b power m. If you find two numbers in a product and something raised to power of that product, then that power, you can write that power on both a power m into b power m. Similar is the case of division. If you find a by b power m, then this can be written as a power m divided by b power m. Laws are same as you have done in your previous class. The next one is, if a is not equals to 0 and n is a positive integer, then nth root of a, that can be written as a power 1 by n. For example, square root of a can be written as a power 1 by 2, cube root of a can be written as a power 1 by 3, fourth root of a power 1 by 4, and so on. But if you find a power m by n, then this can be written as, see, we have done the product law, power law, what that states? That states a power p power q is equals to a power p into q. So a power m by n, this can be written as a power m into 1 by n, and a power 1 by n can be written as nth root of a. So this as a whole can be written as a power m and nth root of this value. But make sure a can't be equals to 0. See, xy power m is equals to x power m, y power m, and power of a quotient a x by y power m, x by x power m over y power m. But if you find negative exponent, if you find x power minus n, then this can be written as 1 by x power n. And if you find x by y power minus n, then just reverse the fraction. Power would be positive. Y by x power n. Identity exponent. That means something raised to power 1. That thing remains the same. X power 1 is equals to x. And 0 exponent means something raised to power 0. That gives you always 1. So come to our exercise 7e. There are so many questions. Again, these questions you have done in your previous classes. The statements are same, and moreover you are familiar with the laws of exponents, so you are able to solve the questions. Practicing the questions by yourself, and if you find any doubt, then follow the video. See, the first question said evaluate. We have to evaluate these values. The first one is 3 power 3 into 243 power minus 2 by 3 into 9 power minus 1 by 3. See, if I found the 3 is a common number here. 243 can be expressed in terms of 3. 9 can be expressed in terms of 3. 3 itself is a 3. So here I am trying to write 3 power 3 as it is. 243 as 3 power 5. 3 power 5 whole power minus 2 by 3. And 9 as 3 power 2 whole power minus 1 by 3. As we have done the power law, that a power m power n can be written as a power m into n. So this can be written as 3 power minus 10 by 3, and this one 3 power minus 2 by 3. So here this is 3 power 2 minus 1 by 3. Please correct this one. Now see, bases are same, 3, 3, 3. Product is there, so we are going to apply product law here, which states that if the bases are same and product is there, then we have to sum up. We have to sum up that indices, we have to sum up that exponents. So this can be written as 3 power 3 minus 10 by 3 minus 2 by 3. Take the LCM, solve this one, so we'll get 3 power minus 1. We have done that expression, negative exponent. X power minus n can be written as 1 by x power n. So 3 power minus 1 can be written as 1 by 3. See, in this small question, we have done 3 laws. One is power law, another one is product law, and here the law of negative exponent. See the next one, 5 power minus 4, 125, 25. These all terms can be expressed in terms of 5. 5 as it is, 125, 5 cube, 25, 5 square. So apply the power law. We'll get 5 power minus 4 into 5 power 3 into 5 by 3. 5 power 2 into minus 1 by 2. So we can cancel 2 here, we can cancel 3. We are left only with 5 power minus 4 into 5 power 5. This is division here, so we have to divide with 5 power minus 1. In the numerator, bases are same, product is there, so powers are going to be add. So minus 4 plus 5 gives you 1. And in the denominator, 5 power minus 1 as it is. Now, see, bases are same, 5 power 1 divided by 5 power minus 1. Bases are same in this. Division is there, so powers are going to be subtract. This means this can be written as 5 power 1 minus minus 1. That is 5 power 2, and on solving we'll get 25. Similarly, 27 can be written as 3 cube, 9, 3 power 5, 3 square, 125, 5 cube, and 25 as 5 square. So just club up these one. We'll get 3 by 5 power 3 because we have done a power m over b power m is equals to a by b power m. One law. Now, next the power law. 3 into 2 by 3. That means we are left only with 3 by 5 power 2. Second law we have done. Same here, this is 3 by 5 power 2 into minus 3 by 2. 2 will cancel with this 2. So we are left only with 3 by 5 into minus 3. Bases are same, product is there. So we can apply the product law, the third law. That means we can add the powers. We can add the exponents. So this can be written as 3 by 5 into 3 by 5 power 2 minus 3. That is 3 by 5 power minus 1. So 3 by 5 power minus 1. Laws of negative exponent. We can write this one as 5 by 3. Similarly for this one, the fourth one, 25 can be written as in terms of 5. On solving, we'll get 7 power 0 into 5 power 2 into minus 3 by 2 minus 1 by 5 power 3. Because 5 power minus 3 can be written as 1 by 5 power 3. Something raised to power 0, 1. So 1 into 5 power minus 3, this is 1 by 5 power 3. Same values are there, subtraction is there. You can directly write 0. But if you want to solve this one, then this is for those who want to solve. That LCM is 5 cube, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 by 125, this is 0. Otherwise, you can skip these two steps. You can directly write 1 by 5 cube minus 1 by 5 cube is equals to 0. Next, we have to simplify these expressions. The first one is 8x cube divided by 125 y cube power 2 by 3. We have to simplify this. That, see, division sign is there, so we can write 8x cube over 125y cube whole power 2 by 3. 8 is the perfect cube of 2 and 125 is the perfect cube of 5. So we can write this one as 2x whole cube and the denominator as 5y whole cube. So on combining, we'll get 2x by 5y whole cube power 2 by 3. Apply the power law, we'll get 2x by 5y whole square, which can be written as 4x square over 25y square. Next, see, a plus b power minus 1 into a power minus 1 plus b power minus 1. Something raised to power negative exponent, then we can write that one as 1 by that term. So this can be written as 1 by a plus b and this one as 1 by a plus 1 by b. Take the LCM, we'll get b plus a into ab. b plus a can be written as a plus b. So cancel this a plus b from numerator and denominator. We'll have 1 by ab as the answer. See the third part. 5 power n plus 3, 5 power n plus 1 into 6, 9 into 5 power n minus 5 power n into 2 square. See, in the numerator, we can take 5 power n plus 1 as common quantity. Why? Because we all know that if bases are same and product is there, then powers are going to be added. Then we can write this n plus 3 as n plus 1 plus 2. That means 5 power n plus 3 can be written as 5 power n plus 1 into 5 power 2. This one as it is. So from the denominator, we can take 5 power n as a common quantity. Take out the common ones. We are having now 5 power n plus 1 into 5 square minus 6 divided by 5 power n into 9 minus 4. Again, 5 power n plus 1 can be written as 5 power n into 5 power 1. This one as it is, 5 square 25 minus 6, 9 minus 4, 5, 25 minus 6, 19. First of all, cut this 5 power n with this one, 5 with this one, we are left only with 19. Try to solve the fourth part. by your own. Come to the third one, we have to evaluate this. 1 by root 1 by 4, 0.01 power minus 1 by 2, 27 power 2 by 3. 2 by 3. This strikes an idea that 27 can be written as 3 power 3. So we can write this one as, sorry, this is 3 power 3. By mistake, I have written 3 square. This is 3 power 3 into 2 by 3. See, so we are left only with 3 power 2. The last term done. Come to the second term, 0.01. That means 1 by 100. This can be written as 1 by 10 into 1 by 10. Or 0.1 into 0.1. Because here the denominator is 2. So we can write this one as in terms that something raised to power 2. So we'll get 0.1 whole power 2 into minus 1 by 2. Cut this 2, we are left only with 0.1 power minus 1. Second term solve, come to the first term. 1 by 4. Square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2. So directly you can write 1 by 2. Now the given expression can be written as 1 by 2 plus 0.1 power minus 1 minus 3 square. This one can be written as 1 by 0.1 or 1 by 2 plus 10 by 1 minus 9. Take the LCM. This will become 1 plus 20 minus 18. And on solving, we'll get 3 by 2. If you want to leave the answer here, 3 by 2, then you can. If you want to write this fraction as a mixed fraction, then you can write 1:1 by 2. Choice is yours. Next, come to the second statement. 27 by 8 power 2 by 3 minus 1 by 4 power minus 2 plus 5 power 0. 27, 8. But here the power is 2 by 3. 27 is a perfect cube of 3, 8 is a perfect cube of 3, so this can be written as 8 is a perfect cube of 2, so this can be written as 3 by 2 power 3. See, 3 by 2 power 3 into 2 by 3. So we can cancel this 3 and we are left only with 3 by 2 power 2. Come to the second statement, 1 by 4 power minus 2. This can be written as 1 by 2 square into minus 2 or 1 by 2 power minus 4. 2 into minus 2 minus 4. 5 power 0, something raised to power 0, that gives you 1. 3 by 2 whole square, 9 by 4. 1 by 2 power minus 4. This can be written as 2 power 4. That is 16. This is for those who are new for this chapter exponents. But if you have done very well in the previous classes, then you can directly write this after this step. 9 by 4 minus 16 plus 1. There will be no deduction of marks for skipping these steps, but make sure you should be well known to the laws of exponents and the negative part of that exponents, that fractional part of that exponents. If you are very well aware of that thing, then you can do directly these questions. 9 by 4 minus 16 plus 1. On solving, we'll get minus 51 by 4. See the question number 4. We have to simplify each. Simplify each. That means we have to solve, but express with positive index. That means power should be positive. See, here 3 power minus 4 divided by 2 power minus 8. But whole power is 1 by 4. Power should be positive. So just rewrite this expression as 2 power 8 divided by 3 power 4. This is according to the negative laws of exponent. We have done that one. Whole power 1 by 4. Now, we all know that a by b power m can be written as a power m divided by b power m. So this is 2 power 8 into 1 by 4 divided by 3 in power 4 into 1 by 4. Power log, power of power. Now, 4 to the 8, 4 1 the 4. So we are left only with 2 square by 3. That means 4 by 3. Similarly, for the second one, just rewrite the expression as 9 cube over 27 cube. Why? Because we are having negative exponents. So we have to reverse these two. So it will become 9 cube over 27 cube. 9 cube. See, 9 can be written as in terms of 3 and 27 can be written in terms of 3. So rewrite 9 as 3 square power 3. 27 as 3 cube power 3. Now bases are same, powers are same in these two values, numerator and denominator. So we can rewrite this one as, this is a power m over b power m. Power is same, so we can rewrite this one as a by b power m. Now in this one, bases are same and division is there, so powers are going to be subtract. So 3 power 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 minus 1. That means 3 power minus 1, which can be written as 1 by 3. Now 3 into 1 by 5, 3 by 5. So we are having 1 by 3 whole power 3 by 5. And if you want to write this one as like this, then you can. Come to the third part. 32 power minus 2 by 5 divided by 125 power minus 2 by 3. 32 can be written as in terms of 2 as 2 power 5, and 125 can be written as in terms of 5 as 5 power 3. But before that, we have to rewrite this expression as 32 power minus 2 by 5 over 125 power minus 2 by 3. Now negative exponents are there, we have to change these negative in positive. So it will become 125 power 2 by 3, 32 power 2 by 5. Now rewrite this one as 5 cube into 2 by 3, 2 power 5 into 2 by 5. 3 cancel with 3, we are left only with 5 square. 5 cancel with 5, we are left only with 2 square. So our answer is 25 by 4. Try to solve the fourth part by your own. Come to the question number 5. It is given to us that 2160 is equals to 2 power a into 3 power b into 5 power c. Find ABC and calculate the value of 3 power a into 2 power minus b into 5 power minus c. But before that, you have to evaluate a, b, c. So rewrite this 2160 in terms of 2, 3, 5, because we know that if bases are same and equality sign is there, then powers must be equal or powers are equal. If bases are same, equality is there, then powers must be same. So we have to rewrite this 2160 in terms of 2, 3 and 5. After doing the prime factorization, I'm having 2160 as 2 power 4, 3 power 3 into 5 power 1. But here on the right hand side, we are having 2 power a into 3 power b, 5 power c. Equality sign is there. And we all know if bases are same, equality is there, then powers are going to be equal. So we have to compare the powers of 2, 3 and 5. On comparing, we'll get a is equals to 4, b is equals to 3, c is equals to 1. See? Now we are having the values of a, b and c. Put that values in the required one. 3 power a into 2 power minus b into 5 power minus c. Put that value and on solving we'll get 81 by 40 as the answer. Come to the question number 7. Try to solve the question number 6 by your own. That is same as that of this question number 5. See, again we have to simplify, but note down 8 can be written as in terms of 2, 4 can also be written as in terms of 2. So in the numerator, make all the bases as 2, in the denominator also. So this one can be written as 2 power 3, whole power 3a, that means 2 power 9a. 2 power 5 as it is, 2 power 2a as it is. In the denominator, 4 can be written as 2 power 2. So we'll get 2 power 2 into 2 power 11a into 2 power minus 2. See, if you don't want to go with this step directly, then you can rewrite the numerator as by using product law, and denominator also by using product law. Then make a single term in the numerator and denominator, then you can solve. But if you can solve like this, then you have to just see bases are same and product is there, then powers are going to be added. That means 2 power 9a plus 5 plus 2a. Bases are same, product is there, then powers are going to be added. 2 plus 11a minus 2. But in these two, division sign is there. So we have to subtract the values of this one. That means it will become 2 power 9a plus 5 plus 2a minus 2 minus 11 minus of minus 2a plus 2a. And on solving, we'll get 2 power 2a plus 3. Try to solve this one by your own. This is as same as we have done the question in terms of 5. See. But here you have to rewrite this 27 in terms of 3. Come to the question number 8. We have to show, this is the left hand side, we have to show this one is equals to 1. The first thing we all know, something raised to power minus value, then we can just rewrite that one in terms of positive exponents. So a power m by a power minus n can be written as a power m into a power n. Similarly for this one, a power n into a power l into a power m. Now bases are same, product is there, so we can rewrite this one as a power m plus n whole power m minus n, a power n plus l whole power n minus l, a power l plus m whole power l minus m. We can apply power law here. That means a power m plus n into m minus n. This is the formula. A plus b into a minus b gives us a square minus b square. So m plus n into m minus n gives us m square minus n square. Similarly for this one, n square minus l square. For this, l square minus m square. Bases are same, product is there, so powers are going to be added. On adding, the power will be 0. And something raised to power 0 is equals to 1. This is your right hand side, hence showed. Try to solve the question number 9. Come to the question number 10. Here we have to simplify this. This is same as question number 8. X power a over x power b. We can write this one as x power a minus b. And this one x power b over x power c, x power b minus c, x power c minus a. Apply the power law here. We'll get the formula x power a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. If you remember, this is our formula a cube minus b cube. Similarly for this, x power b cube minus c cube. For this one, x power c cube minus a cube. This is our same, product is there, so powers are going to be added. On adding, whole will be cut. So we are left only with x power 0, and something raised to power 0 is equals to 1. Try to solve this one by your own. The difference is, here it will become a plus b into this one, and you will get the formula of a cube plus b cube. But try to solve. So we have done with our exercise 7a. Try to solve the questions because you people have already done in the previous classes. and try to memorize the laws of exponents, the identity law, the negative exponent law, and all. Thank you and have a nice day. And don't forget, practice makes a man perfect.